What's up, friends? Gilder's tip number 3 coming at you. Today we're going to do a little bit more of a complex Gilder's tip. We're going to talk about how to blend different colors on glass, and specifically we're going to do a glass line, but you can use this for blending on surfaces or anything else. And the main way that we're going to do it today is using a stipple bag. And it's a little bit different than what you might have been doing for blends before. It's different than a brush blend or a stipple brush blend, but essentially we're going to get the fade that you're going to see right here. That is essentially what we're going for in the piece. But to make a stipple bag, all you need is a wad of cotton or a cotton ball, and then cheesecloth. This is actually just a painter's rag, but you put the cotton in the cheesecloth and then you're ready to go. In the video, mine look a little bit different, but this would work too. And essentially, what you're gonna wanna do is blend from a darker color into a lighter color and then a lightest color. And this we have 4 different mixed up colors. And I'm using a lettering enamel along with this product called Liquid, and that's mixed in there at like a 20% liquid to 80% paint. And what that allows you to do is blend the colors better, because if you don't have that, then it doesn't blend so good. And essentially, we're gonna teach you how to do that through this video, and I hope you really enjoy it. If you don't do reverse glass work like this, this is actually a reproduction piece. You can always try it on any type of surface, whether it's board. Paper is not going to work so good because it absorbs it really well, but you can try it on board, canvas, whatever your medium of choice is. Being an artist, you know, I'm sure you can transfer this technique to some other ones, but I think it's a really fun one, and it's a cool way to get a nice sweeping effect without having to use a brush, dirty brush, or anything like that, and to get a nice transition fade. What's up, YouTube? We're gonna do a short demo on how to do a color blend in this piece. Essentially, this background is open or clear, and what we're gonna do is turn it into something that looks a little bit more like this, where we go from a darker color to a medium and lighter and then lightest. So that's essentially what we're going for. This is all done reverse on the back side of the glass right here. You can probably see the color fade a little bit better. But essentially what we have to do is make up 4 different colors. Right here we have number 4, which is the darkest, 3, 2, and then the lightest, which is number 1. It helps to either mark the front of your glass, or since I blocked this back section out, I just made little lines approximately where they go. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the lightest and then go to the darkest. What I'm using here is called a stipple bag. All it is cheesecloth that you would use for baking, and then with the cheesecloth you use that to stipple onto the surface, and then from there you can kind of work to blend the colors. I'm not going to do any blending quite yet. I'm going to leave it a little bit loose and just get all the colors down. So stipple bag is just cheesecloth and cotton. You can use a cotton ball. On these, I masked it with use a masking tape to hold it together. So now we're all on to number 3. So this is almost the darkest color. And I'm doing this on the back side of the glass, and it helps to occasionally hold it up to the light and look at it and see where you missed. But
right now I'm just kind of getting all the colors down. You can kind of go back and work on the blends and make sure you're getting full coverage on the front side. But this is the first step. So we have all the colors down so far. As you can see right here, there's some misses, but these colors aren't exactly blended yet. So what we're gonna do is come back and kind of like move the colors over a little bit. So that's hitting right into the next color essentially. So we'll go to the number 2 color. Get the 2 into the number 3 color. And then pick up the 3rd color in the stipple bag. And then pick up the 4th. And I'm using oil-based enamel paints. This is one shot, and the colors are maroon, cool crimson, and then tinting black to make it darker. But you always want to go, and after you do this, check the front of it. Not sure how much the camera's picking up, but you can kind of see the fade there, and then it fades all the way down. I'm gonna play with this some more, but those are the basics of doing a pretty simple color blend. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks.
Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that video. If there's anything that I left out at all, please comment below. I'll try to answer them. If there are any other Gilders tips or sign painting Gilders tips that you want me to shoot, feel free to leave those in the comments below. Check out my website, Instagram, and watch all the other YouTube videos on here. Currently looking for sponsors, so if that's something you're into, go ahead. Or we also are doing product reviews too. We have some cool ones coming up with some friends of ours, so I hope you guys stay tuned and subscribe. Thanks.